everyone, and thank you so much for joining me for a brief session of interviewing a student of Bridge the Gap. This is Christina Goodwin, and I'm so thankful that she was willing to do this short interview with me and tell us and you guys about her experience with Bridge the Gap. She did 8 weeks with us, and I was very happy to have her as a student. And so first I want to talk about how you found out about Bridge the Gap, Christina. So how did you find out about it, and what led you to Bridge the Gap?
I wasn't originally looking for a class, but I would say I found out about it through word of mouth. So my husband is friends with one of the conversation partners, and he happened to mention that there was a program such as Bridge the Gap, and then he told me about it, and I was definitely interested after I heard a little bit about it.
Yeah, that's super awesome. And so you mentioned your conversation teacher, and so yes, one of our conversation teachers is Gabby, and that was your conversation teacher. And so how was having a conversation teacher? How did that help your Spanish along?
Well, obviously, it's one of the main components in Bridge the Gap, and I found Gabby to be really insightful, accountability partner, and someone that was really challenging me to step out of my comfort zone and speak, and just had some really challenging conversations, and it was really good for me.
That's awesome. So it sounds like it really challenged you to use maybe what you learned or had learned or were learning in Spanish, actually put it into practice.
Yeah, it was a good combination because we would use part of our lesson for that week and some of the new things we had learned, and then we'd put it together in conversation, asking questions about a certain theme. So, yes.
That's super awesome. So you said something about accountability. So I kind of want to talk about that word a little bit. So one of Bridge the Gap's major components is accountability. And that's one of the things that I think that comes with Bridge the Gap is the accountability to maybe reach a new goal of where you want to be at in your Spanish journey. So can you tell me more about that accountability and just how much that meant to you or how much it was valuable to you?
Well, it was actually invaluable because without accountability, you're really never going to continue to probably achieve your goals. You have to have someone that's going to be alongside you, and that's exactly what Bridge the Gap did. And I really like the title, the name of the program, because that's exactly what it did for me. I've had so much training in Spanish in different settings that was never complete, and it was really had large gaps in it. And to be able to put those together and really form bridges between one concept and another, and really feel like I was moving along, and that was what it was all about. And that's why it was so special and important to me.
That is super awesome. So my last question for you is, what really motivates you? Like, why do you want to learn Spanish? And because I do think that that's key too, is, well, maybe you want to learn Spanish, but to have that why behind it is essential as well. So I'd be curious to know, what is your why behind learning Spanish?
I have two main reasons I want to learn Spanish. One is because my mom was Spanish and she never taught me. So that was kind of something that I had always wanted. And two, I always wanted to be able to work in a clinic in a Spanish-speaking country, and to be able to not have to use an interpreter, but to be able to conversate on my own. And so those are the two main reasons why I want to learn Spanish.
Wow, that's beautiful. Well, thank you so much for joining us. And I just really
My
appreciate
pleasure.
taking the time to just tell others about Bridge the Gap. And so I'm looking forward to just you continuing your Spanish journey in whatever way that may look. So thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.